नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। In this series of diseases related to the urogenetic system, today we will be discussing about nephrolithiasis. Myself, JV'n Dr. Ravi, Jain, Assistant Professor, Department of Practice of Medicine, Faculty of Homeopathic Science in JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH, Women's University. Nephrolithiasis is a very common condition with which patients are coming to homeopaths in a very huge number. Nephrolithiasis is pertaining to the stone formation, especially in the kidneys. But in this topic, we will be studying about the stone formation in whole of the urinary tract. So let's start with nephrolithiasis. Let's try to understand what is normal anatomy and what are the various sites in which the stone formation can take place, and what are the various clinical features, what is the etiology, the different types of stones, the etiological factors, the clinical features with which the patient is coming, what are the various investigative measures, and what are the management procedures that could be adopted in the cases of nephrolithiasis. So this is a very interesting topic from homeopathic point of view, and this gives a homeopath a lot of name and fame, because it can prevent a lot of people from unnecessary surgery which are planned for the cases of nephrolithiasis. So let's start with nephrolithiasis. Nephrolithiasis refers to the formation of stones in the kidneys and urinary tract, including the ureter and the bladder. So it refers to the formation of the stone formation in the kidneys, the urinary tract, the bladder, or the ureter. These are urinary salts that are bound together by the colloid matrix. What are kidney stones? Kidney stones are basically the urinary salts. These are made of salts that bound together by the colloid matrix of organic material. It consists of nucleus around which the concentric layers of the salts are deposited. So these are basically urinary salts which are bound together by the matrix or colloid matrix, and it consists of a nucleus which is around which the concentric layers of urinary salts are deposited. So this is the location in which the stone is usually impacted, in the ureter, the bladder, and the kidneys. According to the location, the disease can be named as follows. If the stone is into the kidney, it is known as nephrolithiasis. If it is in the ureter, it is known as ureterolithiasis. And if it is in the bladder, it is known as cystolithiasis. Incidence and etiology. Renal calculi are most common. It affects almost 1% of the population. Although 1% appears to be a small number, but in our daily practice, we see a lot of patients coming to us which are affected with the cases of nephrolithiasis of the total population, and recurrent in more than half of the patients. So this is the most important, where homeopathy has its very important role. The recurrence of nephrolithiasis. Many times patient goes to the allopathic modern medicine physician, and he advises surgery, and the patient have no other option rather than taking the surgery. Even after the surgery, there is recurrence of the stone, and then patient becomes cautious. What happened? He cannot get operated again and again. Here, the role of the homeopathic physician and homeopathy comes into place. So, stone formation begins due to supersaturated urine. Why does the stone formation takes place in urine? क्यों बनता है? Patient आके पूछता है मेरे बार-बार क्यों बन जाती है? ऐसा क्या हो जाता है जिस वजह से मेरे पथरी बनती है और तो किसी की नहीं बनती है? वही सब लोग भी, बाकी लोग भी वही पानी पीते हैं, वही खाना खाते हैं, लेकिन स्टोन सिर्फ मुझे ही क्यों बनती है? The stone formation begins due to the supersaturated urine with the insoluble components. It can occur due to low urinary volume. If the volume of urine formation is low, due to which the stone formation can take place, there is excessive or insufficient excretion of selected compounds. Few compounds which are produced in the body are not excreted properly, due to which the stone formation takes place. And there are other factors, example urinary pH, that can diminish solubility. What are the types of stones? The stones can be broadly classified into two types. First is primary stone, and this second one is secondary stone. Primary stones are the stones that are appearing without any antecedent inflammation. ऐसे stones जिनसे पहले इस तरह का कोई inflammation नहीं होता in the urinary tract. It occurs in the acidic urine. और secondary stones वो होते हैं that are formed as a result of inflammation. ऐसे stones जो inflammation के result की वजह से बनते हैं, it occurs mostly in the alkaline. ठीक है, तो प्राइमरी एसिड जिनसे पहले कोई इन्फ्लेमेशन नहीं मिलता है, और सेकेंडरी एसिड जिनसे पहले इन्फ्लेमेशन होता है जिसकी वजह से स्टोन बनते हैं. प्राइमरी एसिडिक यूरिन में बनता है, और सेकेंडरी जो स्टोन होता है वो अल्कलाइन यूरिन। प्राइमरी स्टोन्स, अब प्राइमरी स्टोन्स कौन कौन से टाइप्स के होते हैं? बेसिकली 5 डिफरेंट टाइप्स के प्राइमरी स्टोन्स होते हैं जो कि एसिडिक यूरिन बताते हैं, जिससे पहले किसी तरह का कोई इन्फ्लेमेशन देखने को नहीं मिलता है। सबसे पहला कैल्शियम ऑक्सलेट, दिस इज द मोस्ट कॉमन टाइप ऑफ स्टोन दैट इज फाउंड इन द इंडिविजुअल्स, कैल्शियम ऑक्सलेट स्टोन। दिस इज आल्सो नोन एज द मलबरी स्टोन, मलबरी के जैसा होता है, सिंगल डार्क स्पाइक, वेरी हार्ड, एकदम स्पाइक्स कांटे कांटे से निकले होते हैं उसके ऊपर, तो बहुत ज्यादा हार्ड स्टोन होता है। तो मैक्सिमम पेशेंट्स के अंदर आपको कैल्शियम ऑक्सलेट के ही स्टोन्स देखने को मिलते हैं और स्पाइकी होता है इस वजह से, जब भी जैसे भी ये आपकी यूरेटर से पूरे के पूरे यूरिनरी ट्रैक्ट से पास होता है तो उसके साथ में वो पूरे यूरिनरी ट्रैक्ट को छीलता हुआ जाता है, उसको डैमेज करता हुआ जाता है। इसके वजह से जो हिमेचूरिया होता है आपके यूरिन के साथ में जो ब्लड आता है, दैट इज वेरी कॉमन, दैट इज ड्यू टू द स्पाइकी अपीयरेंस ऑफ द कैल्शियम ऑक्सलेट स्टोन्स। इट इज अ वेरी हार्ड स्टोन। यूरिक एसिड स्टोन, द नेक्स्ट वन इज द यूरिक एसिड स्टोन। ये हमने आपको ध्यान में तो गाउट के अंदर पढ़ा था ना, गाउट में इसके बारे में बताया गया था। दीज आर बेसिकली यूरिक स्टोन जो कि आपको एक्सरे में नहीं मिलते। दीज आर रेयर स्टोन्स, दे कैन बी मल्टीपल फेसेटेड एंड येलो और डार्क ब्राउन इन कलर। तो अगर आपको डाउट है पूरा का पूरा कि पेशेंट को स्टोन होना चाहिए, आपने उसका एक्सरे कराया, एक्सरे में आपको कोई स्टोन नहीं दिखता तो हो सकता है कि आपका यूरिक एसिड स्टोन है। The third one category of the primary stone is cystine stone. That is more common in the young girls of puberty. It is multiple, soft, and yellow or pink in color. Fourth category is xanthine stone. This is extremely rare. These stones are very smooth in nature, round, and brick red in color. The fifth variety is indigo stone. That is blue, and it is uncommon. That is not very commonly seen. Now, secondary stones are those stones which are formed after the inflammation that it occurs in usually alkaline medium. So, first one is the calcium phosphate stone that occurs in the majority of the people with secondary stones. So, calcium phosphate or the triple phosphate stones are formed, which consist of calcium phosphate, ammonium phosphate, and magnesium phosphate. These stones are basically smooth, soft, and pliable. They break up easily. These kind of stones are very good for you because they break after giving the medicine. These kind of stones break up very easily. So these are the calcium phosphate stone, and these are dirty white in color. And the second variety is mixed character, that is phosphate stone as a covering of primary stones. Mixed stones means we have a primary stone that is having the covering of the secondary stone. Now, approximately 75% of the stones are based on calcium oxalate stone. As I already said, I told you that the most common stones are calcium oxalate stones, then calcium phosphate stone, and the other mixed stones. So, तीनों का जो combination होता है, most commonly calcium oxalate, then we have calcium phosphate, and then we have mixed stones in the reducing order of their occurrence. 15% are scobyte stones, that is composed of magnesium ammonium phosphate, 5% uric acid, and 1% is cystine stones, reflecting the metabolic disturbance from which they arise. Now, what are the clinical features? The sign and symptoms for which the patient is coming with a stone. हमारे पास में कोई भी patient आता है stone का, तो क्या sign and symptoms clinical features हमारे पास में लेकर आता है? It can be asymptomatic, कोई तकलीफ नहीं है, लेकिन एकदम से यूरिन पास करने गए तो देखा कि ब्लड आ गया, पेशेंट को टेंशन हो जाती है, asymptomatic or hematuria alone. With the passage of urine, there can be obstruction at the site of collecting system. So a stone can be there, and the patient comes to you and says that I cannot pass urine fully because of the obstruction that is occurring due to the stone. Third symptom is the severe pain. Whenever a stone is there in the urinary system, sometimes, especially the calcium oxalate stone, it causes terrible pain to the patient because of its spiky appearance. So there is severe pain that is radiating to the groin, from groin to groin, as we have studied in the varus vulgaris. So severe pain is often radiating to the groin. It can be associated, the complaints can be associated with nausea and vomiting. And diaphoresis, excessive sweating and lightheadedness. So there is feeling of confusion. And hematuria, the other symptoms include hematuria or pyuria. If the inflammation is there, it can lead to pyuria, especially bacterial infection that is causing pyuria. Urinary tract infection can be there, and hydronephrosis can be there. Hydronephrosis is a very common condition that you see in the cases of nephrolithiasis, because the obstructed stone interferes with the flow of urine through the ureter, and that is causing back pressure, which is responsible for the development of hydronephrosis in that particular side of the kidney. A staghorn calculi. This is a very such a kind of calculi that cannot be treated very easily. So it may be completely asymptomatic. The Staghorn calculus is totally asymptomatic. It slowly and steadily involves the entire kidney and presenting with a loss of function. It involves the entire kidney and then ultimately the whole kidney has to be removed. It is associated with recurrent UTI and urea splitting organism. So Staghorn calculi is the most dangerous type of the calculi, and that is asymptomatic and affecting the kidney acid rate. Now, another is the ureteric colic. Ureteric colic, the pain along the ureter. That is cramping, sharp, and often excruciating type of pain. Very severe type of pain, excruciating type of pain that affects the patient as a whole, fluctuating in intensity but not completely remitting. The patient says that the pain is becoming less, it is becoming more, but it is not completely subsiding. that पूरी तरह से ठीक नहीं होता है, कम भी हो जाता है, ज़्यादा भी हो जाता है, लेकिन पूरी तरह से ठीक नहीं होता. Pain is associated with vomiting and sweating. The pain that is associated with vomiting and sweating. पसीना पसीना हो जाता है, पेन इतना ज़्यादा होता है कि उसके साथ में उस पेशेंट को वॉमिट भी हो जाता है और उसके साथ में पूरी बॉडी में पसीना पसीना हो जाता है. Pain is extending from the loin down to the ureter. So loin to groin is the typical direction of the pain in the cases of nephrolithiasis. Loin pain होगा and साथ में hematuria with or without colic. It can be hematuria with colic or without colic. Now, what are the signs of nephrolithiasis? Whenever you examine the patient, what are the clinical signs that you observe? There will be tenderness present at the renal angle. We perform kidney punch test for that and posterior kidney punch test to elicit the tenderness in the cases of nephrolithiasis. There will be muscle rigidity over the kidney because of the inflammatory process going on there. And there will be swelling in the flanks and abdominal distension and diminished peristalsis. Because of the inflammatory condition, there will be abdominal distension and there will be diminished peristalsis. The urine will get accumulated a lot in the bladder due to which there will be distension of the abdomen and increased peristalsis. What are the investigations that can be done in the cases of nephrolithiasis? So the basic investigation involves the blood examination. Routine blood investigation, examination for blood urea nitrogen, MPM, non-protein nitrogen, creatinine for the renal functions, serum calcium level. You have to check for the serum calcium level because it can be a calcium phosphate stone. Serum uric acid level to assess whether it is a uric acid stone or not. Urine analysis has to be done with the physical examination. Whenever you see the urine, it becomes smoky or opalescent. In the chemical examination, we check for the pH of the urine, the protein, and the blood. Microscopic examination consists of RBC, pus cells, cast, and crystals. And bacteriological examination to check for any kind of bacteria that is going in the urine, like a high impurity, positive culture, and sensitivity test. We have to also perform renal function test. In the radiological investigations, we can do X-ray, especially at the KUB region. KUB region means kidney ureter bladder region. Other investigation, very common investigation that is usually done in the cases of nephrolithiasis is ultrasonography. USG KUB region can be done for assessing the presence of stone in the urinary tract. Intravenous pyelography, especially in the cases of uric acid stones, when the stone cannot be elicited by X-rays, or sometimes the stone gets missed by the ultrasonography, which is producing a lot of symptoms in the patient. In such a case, intravenous pyelography is performed where the dye is injected and repeated radiographs are taken to see where the infection of the stone is there. CT scan can be done and renal scan can be done to assess the functioning of the kidney and examination of the stone. The stone which has come out through the along with the urine has to be examined for checking out the type of stones impacted in the body of the individual. What are the differential diagnosis in the cases of if a patient of renal stone is coming to nephrolithiasis, is coming to the pain or some other clinical features? So what are the common other disease conditions which can resemble like that of nephrolithiasis? So it can be acute appendicitis when there is pain in the right leg fossa. It can be cholelithiasis, gallstone can be cholecystitis, inflammation of the gallstone. But that pain is in the right leg contour. Or the epigastric region, severe pain as if just like as a twisted ovarian tumor. That is twisted ovarian tumor. That is a very common condition that resembles very commonly to the ureteric colic or renal calcular colic. Testicular torsion. This is also there, but this is not so frequent. Renal carcinomas may give hematuria but not like pain. In the cases of carcinomas, pain is not a feature. We get hematuria, but pain is usually absent. Pancreatitis can resemble cases of nephrolithiasis. Ectopic pregnancy can be there. Aortic aneurysm can be there. Intestinal obstruction. This can also resemble that of nephrolithiasis. And proper investigation has to be done in such cases. Management. How will you manage the case of nephrolithiasis? Depending on the clinical history and metabolic workup, we have to decide what treatment has to be done. In general, we ask the patient to drink plenty of water, that is known as hydrotherapy, 2.5 to 3 liters per day, even up to 5 liters of water is advised per day. Conservative recommendations for calcium oxalate stones, in which we say take conservative treatment, don't take pulses, don't take milk, don't take food rich in calcium. Take low salt intake other than low fat, moderate protein diet is advised. Specific treatment depends upon the type of the stone. If we get a stone from patient and we can examine that stone, and according to that stone, a specific treatment can be advised to the patient depending on the type of stone he's having. ESWL, extracorporeal shock wave lithotripsy, can be done in the cases of large stones, which can be broken down, and the smaller pieces can be flushed by hydrotherapy. Endoscopy can be done. Endoscopic surgery can be done for the removal of stone, and also open surgery. It was previously done open surgery, but it is now ruled out. The endoscopic surgery is routinely followed for the removal of the stones. What are the different complications with which a patient can come in the cases of nephrolithiasis? There are certain complications which are related to this case. Infection and obstruction of the pelvic ureteric junction, PUJ. So PUJ is the narrowest part of the ureter. Certain times there comes condition where the stone comes down through the ureter, but it gets stuck into the pelvic ureteric junction, PUJ, and causing severe pain, extreme pain, excruciating pain in the patient. That has to be admitted immediately and is referred for the surgery. So there can be infection and obstruction of the PUJs. There can be infection like pyelonephritis and cystitis. There can be stricture of the ureter because of the passage of stone through the ureter. It can injure, like calcium oxalate stone, which can injure the ureter and may cause the healing, may cause stricture of the ureter. There can be malignant change due to chronic irritation of renal pelvis. There can be anuria from the obstruction. Due to the obstruction, there can be no transfer of urine in the downward direction. Hence, it can produce anuria. Hydronephrosis, as I've already discussed earlier, because of the backflow and pressure of the urine to the kidney because of impacted stone. Pyelonephritis, pus in the kidneys, they can be renal failure. The stone can be responsible for renal failure, especially the step-on type of calculi. And squamous cell carcinoma, this can occur in cases of due to cases of nephrolithiasis. Now, what is the homeopathic medicine? As I have already told you that there are a lot of homeopathic medicine that are very well indicated in the cases of nephrolithiasis. They function wonderfully. Berberis vulgaris, we all know about it. There is hydrangea, there is acid nitrate, there is benzoic acid. We have cantharis for extreme burning, hydrangea for breaking of the stone. We have lithium car, lycopodium, especially for the right-sided renal calculi associated with gastric complaints. We have tabacum, left-sided ureteric calculi with vomiting. And sarsaparilla, this is a very good medicine. When the patient goes down to the knees and touches his head with the floor, excruciating pain. Osmium is also very good medicine. Periera brava, again a very good medicine for cases of nephrolithiasis. So these homeopathy offers a wonderful help to the patient of nephrolithiasis when the symptoms are taken properly and the medicines are prescribed according to the symptoms. Again, constitutional medicine have a very important role in such cases for removal of the stones from the body, also preventing their recurrence in the cases of patients. So this was all about nephrolithiasis. The next topic will be polycystic kidney. The session was powered by digital version 2.0 JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH University. I hope you are satisfied with the digital session. If you have any query, please mention in the comment box that I can solve it. So this was all for today. Thank you very much. This was Dr. Ravi, Jain signing off for now. We'll meet in the next lecture tomorrow when we talk about polycystic kidney disease. Thank you very much.